All right, welcome back to It's New. I forgot to mention that on a News PPC live channel, she had the privilege of interviewing Anthony Higman. So it's definitely something you want to check out.
Oh,
I know the Hickman. He talks about his 360 move from going from the mailroom and getting fired from different jobs, and then, but yeah, look at where he is now.
Did you get fired for talking inappropriately to a superior?
Something along that line, actually not far off. That's hilarious.
So I'll include a YouTube card. I had it in the last video. I'll include a YouTube card at the end for that video. So definitely take a look at that as well.
Yeah.
Definitely a fun interview.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to be covering the big Apple news with Google, where they have a multi-year deal where Apple's now going to be powered. Apple Intelligence and Siri are going to be powered off of Gemini. What do you got for us, Morty?
Ooh, volatility. Should you be scared? We are going full on Barry today with volatility data that should make you scared.
I knew.
Nothing scary about Google Shopping and lovely new updates for subscriptions and abbreviations.
And Greg.
and we've got a new theme with Microsoft advertising PMax. More search themes.
All right. So big news yesterday, Apple and Google announced a joint statement. Initially, it was released by Google and it didn't say joint statement. So then Google updated their post on X saying joint statement and the same exact statement, where Apple and Google have entered into a multi-year collaboration under which the next generation of Apple Foundation models will be based off of Gemini's or Google's Gemini models and cloud technology. These models will help power future Apple Intelligence features, including more personalized Siri coming in this year. And basically, they said after careful review, Apple determined that Google's AI technology provides the most capable foundation models for Apple, blah, 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 blah. And Apple Intelligence will continue to run off on Apple's devices and private cloud compute while maintaining Apple's industry-wide privacy standards. So it seems like Google's not going to be getting any of this data. So when you do your Siri questions or Apple Intelligence questions on your Apple devices, that will stay with Apple, but it will be powered somehow off of Gemini's features, including their clouds. I'm not sure what going where exactly, but it seems like Apple's saying it's going to be private. Nobody's going to have access to it except for your own device, which is pretty interesting. I don't think anybody's really surprised by that, but ChatGPT obviously OpenAI can't be too happy about that because there was actually flip-flopping back and forth between Apple and Google, Apple choosing Google versus Apple choosing OpenAI. And it seems like now that deal has been sealed. Maybe, I'm not sure who's paying who for this, because obviously with Google being default on Apple for iOS and Android for search, Google pays Apple like $20+ billion for that. I assume with this, Apple's going to pay a little bit back to Google or give a discount on that.
Right? Sure. What would be in it for Google if there's no data?
Right.
You're just going to use compute like all this processing and LLMs and everything they built like for free.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. Exactly. Like what's in it for Google if they're not getting any data, and all this, it's a lot expensive. So yeah, but we don't have any details on who's paying who or what's being paid. So yeah, I'm sorry.
Does the DOJ know about this?
So then Elon Musk responds, "This seems like an unreasonable concentration of power for Google, given that they also have Android and Chrome." So I think Elon's going to sue. I have a feeling he's going to sue because he wants it to be Grok. So he will sue.
Grok isn't that bad, to be honest. When you look at the markets and stuff like that, like what's the best AI and all the AI leaderboards, it's definitely Gemini. They've made a huge comeback on that, but Grok is like supposed to be like the second most accurate thing.
I'm a little surprised he hasn't posted himself shirtless in a fireman's outfit with a calendar with the wrong dates on it.
They do not want that.
You can easily get him nude if you want. It's Grok allows for that. So, I haven't tried it, but you could try it if you want, Marty. I haven't.
I mean, Barry, it sounds like you've tried it because how do you know?
It's been all over the news. Actually, they actually scaled it back. So Grok supposedly doesn't now.
Scaled it back. It doesn't do full frontal anymore.
I don't know. I read the news. Do Grok and like nude, and you'll see it. Oh, you won't see it, but you'll see some things. Anyway, Morty, into race Morty.
Well, we really stepped in it this time, haven't we? Okay. Bear with me now. So I'm really trying to. Okay, there's been chatter about some algorithmic volatility. The tools aren't really picking it up, but there's been chatter about it in the chatter places where Barry tracks chatter. Where is this mythical place where you track chatter, by the way?
In the SEO communities. I don't know. The problem with this is
a little like treasure chest full of chatter. Like it looks in, it's like, oh,
yeah,
chatter.
pretty much.
We're doing a thread watch.
Yeah. I have some like I just confirmed now. I have like fresh update data on the December 25 core update.
Oh, exciting!
Yeah, I'll show like one tidbit if you want.
Sure, share away.
Looks like 14% of URLs that we tracked in the SE ranking data set dropped out of the top 100 completely after the update.
Seems like a lot.
It does seem like a lot.
All right. Well,
are you actually like still active in like Webmaster World, Barry?
Of course.
Where are your threads?
Usually it's on Webmaster World. Webmaster World has been very, very slowly dying, which is upsetting. But now a lot of the comments are in Search Engine Roundtable around like volatility, which is upsetting to me. I like linking to Webmaster World, but yeah, for some reason, even Webmaster World doesn't have a lot of chatter on this. Usually it's Webmaster World that has the most amount of chatter around ranking volatility. But again, this is weird since like the core update, the tools themselves have been pretty quiet after that was completed, and it's unusual, very unusual. So I don't know. But if you didn't notice any ranking volatility around the 12th, you were definitely not alone, although the tools don't seem to have much data on that.
You should start your own forum, Barry.
I did actually at one point, then I gave up. It was too much. I mean, basically the comments are way too much anyway on Search Engine Roundtable. So
yeah, they are.
I don't know.
That's a good place for chatter. No,
that's where I'm getting the chatter from, the comments. Yeah.
If you want to chat, like be chatterist.
Yes. So usually, you want to get comments from the comments on Search Engine Roundtable, Webmaster World, and usually on like social media like X and other places. That's where I find my chatter. Sometimes in the Google official forums where people are just like, my site no longer ranks all of a sudden.
I still build a little forum. Yeah.
All right, let's get into shopping news.
Yes, let's. So Google has decided to do a policy update already early. First couple of weeks they were very quick on this one, and this time Google is broadening what counts as an eligible promotion on shopping, giving merchants more flexibility for this year. So that means that Google is now allowing promotions to be tied to subscription fees, including free trials and percent or amount of discounts. And merchants can set that by selecting subscribe and save in the merchant center, or by using the subscribe _and_save redemption restriction in the promotion feeds. So that is also and Google's also like loosening like restrictions on language even. So common promotional abbreviations like BOGO, which is like buy one get one free, or buy one get one free, MRP and MSRP. What are those two ones? I don't know.
Manufacturer suggested retail price.
Thank you.
Like in the car commercials.
Yeah. So those are now, they are now supported, making it easier for retailers to mirror real-world retail messaging without risking your disapproval. So get on those new stuff. And in Brazil specifically, there are new formats for forms of payments. So check that out.
Awesome, very good. And then we have some Microsoft advertising news.
Yes, not a huge one, but a nice one over from Nava Hopkins on LinkedIn last Friday. She said there's an announcement coming tomorrow, the 14th, but wanted to give some good news that in the past with Microsoft Advertising's PMax campaigns, you could have 25 search themes. That number is going up. That number is moving to 50 search themes. So double the number, double the fun, double the targeting, hopefully. And we typically do find that if you are starting something up new, especially a new category, new something like that, search themes can be one of the best ways to start that. So with Microsoft, you have more ability to give it data to help steer it from the beginning. And then again, PMax kind of goes and does what it wants to do from there.
Awesome. All right. Very good. Thank you, everybody. Definitely check out that PPC Live interview with Anthony Higman, and also the interview with Glenn Gabe on Marketing O'Clock.
It was a good one.
It was a good one too. Yeah, for sure.
And the Gronk stuff.
Don't check the Grok stuff. No. But Grok is not rated number 2. I just checked it on the leaderboard thing.
Good for Grok.
You know what I'm saying?
Good for Grog. Greg, are they paying you to say this?
No, I'm I want to bet money on Gemini being the best, and the price is too high. Gemini is like always number one. It's crazy.
I don't know. For me, I use so many different ones based on what I'm trying to find. I don't know if you
Yeah.
guys switch AIs all the time.
All the time.
I want a stupid answer. Just ask my kids.
But if you want to see the leaderboards, it's lmarena.ai, and you can see what is currently ranked the best AIs out there. And it makes sense again for Apple. Gemini's up there, number one. Has been for a little bit now.
Sounds great. All right, everyone, have a great day. Back tomorrow with more It's New. Be well. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.